Are Chinese agents in Jamaica on the ground? Chinese agents on the ground in Jamaica? Chinese agents on the ground in Jamaica? Well, these are things I've talked about a long time, and I would suspect. But people, good morning. How do you do? Good afternoon, some places. Now, there's a very important interview I want to listen to. No, I'm serious. I want to listen to that interview, yeah. And it's done by a youth named Noel Phillips and PDTV. I would implore you if we go check out that youth there. Yeah, a very interesting interview. We kind of like him show, you know. Yeah, man. From PDTV. So, you know, anyway, the information there, we're going to source it, we're going to find it, we're going to come to know with information. And I believe information like this must not be kept silent. It must be echoed. So you're going to hear an expert on China. I tell you what, when a such man get himself in a like such, remember me tell you such man lock up in a batty hole, you know? And get we lock up in the batty hole with him. Do you understand what Carlos is saying? Have we lock up in a batty hole with him? I'm going to make you hear this. And again, I the youth named Noel Phillips from Partner Draw TV. Very important interview. Me wonder if nobody not hear it. It's my backside. Now take it from me, take it from the expert. So the youth, Noel Phillips, grab this man and have him come give us some knowledge about what the hell we are locked into. Smell like latrine. Yes, at the batty wall we lock up in. Listen to this interview, people.
On Jamaica's relationship with China. And he gave me a very blunt assessment.
Salute, yeah.
Saying that Jamaica has made a major mistake by deepening its ties with China. This is part one of my interview with Gordon Chan.
I think that if you look at other countries have regretted this. And we have seen Chinese investment in these countries being unpopular, at least with people. Corrupted elites love it, but peoples in other countries have not. And
corrupt elites love it. Me tell you, say, it seems as if the Chinese or Jamaica only benefit the elite, politician and some man. The poor people not benefit, man, and crumbs we are get, man. A matter of fact, them to move up out of our country so we can get the business them for the youths them. Our youths in Jamaica are ready to run business, supermarket, wholesale, anything. Me come to Jamaica for 4 months, I see Jamaicans out there, young youth that take chances. The youth them ready to run the country. And that's my stance. But me could listen to this interview, kind of do we get mixed up in?
Jamaica's got to, look at what's happened elsewhere. The problem for Jamaica is that in China, you're dealing with a country which still has this deeply ingrained racist attitudes. I mean, deeply ingrained, which is reinforced to this day by what the Chinese regime is doing. And if you needed an example, certainly it looks at what it's doing with Tibetans and Uyghurs. And it holds people of darker skin tones in even lower regard than it does for the Tibetans and Uyghurs.
Given the statement we've seen released from the Chinese embassy in Jamaica, reaffirming its position, saying that it has a right to protect its interest in the country, and Marco Rubio, visiting the island last year and making it clear that China's behavior is very predatory. Carrie Lake has also echoed her concerns about their influence in the country. Could we be on the brink of some sort of, China versus the US war in Jamaica? Could this really escalate, do you think?
China and the US could go to war. If we do go to war, no part of the world is going to be spared. And that includes, as I've been talking about, that includes American soil. We're going to be fighting China's agents of networks of agents, operatives, and soldiers on American soil. So if we're fighting on our soil, I'm sure there's going to be a struggle in Jamaica and elsewhere.
Just to give our audience some insight, Gordon, do you believe, from what you know of how, the Chinese operate, that there may potentially be agents on the ground in Jamaica who are actively working to try and, compromise the system or to get what they want?
Yes, because we've seen it elsewhere, and there are evidence of it in Jamaica as well. The United States, I'm sure, has CIA operatives in Jamaica, because Jamaica is important. And the Chinese are going to be there with their Ministry of State Security agents as well. It is going to be, wherever there are people, you're going to find the Chinese security services. And you very well might find the American ones as well.
Do you think their national security is currently at risk?
We have seen China use Huawei networks to exfiltrate information. So, for instance, China built the headquarters of the African Union, and they used Huawei equipment there. And every night they were downloading surreptitiously all the data they could from the AU. So we've seen what they've been doing elsewhere.
Does that mean that there is a possibility that governments that have these long partnerships with China, that are working hand in hand with China, they appear to have good relations on the outside, could they potentially be compromised?
China's method of operation is to go in and corrupt elites, which means it's to corrupt countries. So yes, they've been doing that all throughout the Western Hemisphere. And by the way, in the United States itself. So, you're not the only ones who have suffered through this. But the point is that the United States has allowed, for instance, Chinese corruption in our country. And so therefore, we have not paid sufficient attention to China corrupting governments in the region.
What does that mean for the Jamaican people?
It means a couple things. One of them is that, of course, Jamaica is going to get Chinese money, and development otherwise, in most cases, can be good. But we have seen China's behavior in other places being extremely predatory. And probably the number one example is Sri Lanka, where China lent a lot of money. There's been very little in the way of, on the part of the Sri Lankan government. So they built these projects, which they call white elephants. China's tried to come in and collect on its loans, has been able to take over projects, especially the Hambantota port. And this has not been a good relationship because it has destabilized governance in Sri Lanka. We have seen this in other places as well, not just in places far away. So yes, this is ultimately not that good for the Jamaican people, at least in the long term.
Wow. Gordon Chang there, author and China expert.
Good interview, youth. You ask him good questions. I have to give that to you, man. You asked him man, some solid question, youth. Jaja. You did ask him man, some solid, no-nonsense question. So let's move on and go to the next part of the interview. That was the first part of the interview.
Is it too late for anything to be done about this? Here's part 2 of my conversation with Gordon Chang.
Very important. Good question.
I think that if you look at other countries,
a place like Jamaica, why is that country so important to Beijing?
China has enormously ambitious goals. So, for instance, Xi Jinping has been pushing this notion that China is the world's only sovereign state. And that means the United States is, at best, a colony. What he's trying to do is to exert influence in the Western Hemisphere. And so Jamaica is an incredibly important part of this and has been one of the places where China's put enormous resources. So yes, certainly it's an issue of development, but also in terms of relations. You got to remember that the Communist Party has this hand nationalist policy, which is deeply racist. It puts the hand, in other words, the majority of Chinese.
Hold on, people. You see, the ones that want us to join. It's a very important interview. I find from Partner Draw TV. by the youth, Noel Phillips, a British accent youth. Very important. And I feel like others should hear this interview. People. Very important about our country. Knowledgeable. And the youth ask very, very good question. I have to give that to the youth. Yeah. Boy, you ask some solid question.
The world. And it puts people at lower levels, especially according to their skin tone. So no, China doesn't really want mutual cooperation and long-term partnership, but it certainly does want development.
Is it too late to try and limit China's influence?
Nothing is ever too late. As we see in Panama, the United States is reversing Chinese influence over that country, but it takes a lot of effort. And we wouldn't have had to do this if the United States paid attention to Panama in the first place. We've sort of lost interest after we handed over the canal. So it's not too late. But it means that the contest for influence is going to be at a much more difficult phase for us than it otherwise would have been if we had concentrated on the Western Hemisphere in the first place. We Americans spend a lot of attention to the Middle East. We pay a lot of attention to Asia. We have tended to ignore the Western Hemisphere. That's changing in the second Trump administration with his national security strategy, which was released last December, where he put the Western Hemisphere at the top. And that's a necessary corrective because we have not been devoting the resources of all sorts, diplomatic, economic, military, towards the region that we should have.
We've seen so far in Jamaica, for example, China investing heavily in ports, highways, and major infrastructure projects in the country.
Listen.
Why are ports so strategically important to China?
Xi Jinping has developed an economy where consumption is a very small portion or a contributor to gross domestic product. Mostly it's manufacturing. It's an extremely unbalanced economy. Now, when you run an unbalanced economy that depends on trade, it's helpful to have control of ports around the world. But also there's a strategic military element to this because China has used its Belt and Road ports. Belt and Road is an initiative on the part of Xi Jinping, started in 2013, to basically build infrastructure between China and Europe. And now that's been expanded to places such as the Western Hemisphere. So China has used ports that it has built in this Belt and Road initiative for military purposes. Going back to Hambantota and Colombo in Sri Lanka, you see Chinese military vessels pay port calls. And that's something that the United States does not want to see in this region.
So is it legitimate then, Gordon, for the likes of Carrie Lake and the Trump administration to be sounding the alarm to say, hey, we need to limit China's influence in the Caribbean, in places like Jamaica? Or is this a case where you've got two powerful countries trying to compete with each other?
It's both. Ultimately, what Jamaica believes to be in its best interest is not going to be determined by China. It's not going to be determined by the United States. It's going to be determined by Jamaica. But we have seen, as I mentioned, the pattern of essentially predatory and sometimes criminal conduct on the part of the Chinese. And we know about their hand nationalism. So this is an ugly story. And eventually, I think it's up to Carrie Lake to be able to make the case for the United States. But as I said, it's not up to us to make the final decisions for people in any other country.
If you were advising the Jamaican government, the Prime Minister in particular right now, what would be the top 3 recommendations for managing the country's relationship with China and where we are currently? What would you tell them?
I think the most important thing is to make sure that when decisions are made, they are made by people who have not been compromised by foreign powers. We have seen what the Chinese have done in other places. So it's important to root out foreign influence in that way. I mean, foreigners will always come in and try to influence the political system. That's just a fact of life. We do it elsewhere. Other countries do it to us. But you got to make sure that the attempts to influence the political establishment are ones that are considered to be within the bounds of competition. Which in other words means no bribery, no blackmail, no intimidation, those types of things. And I think that really is the most important.
Ivan Bradford.
To look at what China's done elsewhere around the world. That is because we see the Chinese playbook, not only in Asia, but we see it throughout the Western Hemisphere. We see it in the United States, as I just mentioned. So that would be something that would be important. And to remember that you guys determine your own fate. And so this is it's your country.
So Gordon Chang there giving us his assessment of China's growing influence in Jamaica.
Look, yeah.
So just to recap, he made it clear that he believes that Jamaica has been compromised. Beijing is operating on the ground in Jamaica, hence why we saw Carrie Lake, the Donald Trump nominee to become U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, say to senators in Congress recently that one of her main priority was to try and limit China's influence and dominance in the Caribbean. Now, when you put the pieces all together, you will see why she said that, right? And then we saw just days ago, like I mentioned, China putting the Chinese embassy in Kingston.
So people, good interview, youth and youth. I urge you guys, go check out the youth, yeah. Go check out the platform, go check out that interview, yeah, too. Good interview, good question, good, me love it. And me appreciate with you because these have some very serious information. Very serious information make them boy. Anyway, them sit down in a Jamaica and hear this interview, then get up and the place wet. Anyway, them there and get up the spot wet. A serious interview them. Strong implication. And the problem is we Jamaicans would have nothing to do with this. Because we really not benefit from this Chinese thing. May I tell you so we not benefit people. And the big boys them may benefit. Our crumbs we get. Fake goods, fake food, fake baby feed, fake oil, fake cigarette, fake rum, fake boom, fake clothes, fake shoes, fake every goddamn thing. We not benefit of nothing, man. After we apartment complex is a Chinese bill. Whose apartment complex in Jamaica is a Chinese bill out there? Talk to me. Who for building Chinese work on Jamaica? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. So now we are here, say the US. The US is in Jamaica at the port doing a security sweep. This is how we lock up in a batty wall, you know, man. Sure. Me I tell you a long time so they get to lock up, you know. You know here, the US in at the port of Kingston doing security sweep, sniffing around. Remember I told you before. One of the concerns about the technology the Chinese are used at the wharf, the port, the wharf. And it's a concern for the US, and they have them based in a Guantanamo Bay that close. Remember me tell you guys? These things now. So now, them in Jamaica, I see what the Chinese them have in the country. Such man in a deep shit, you know. I mean a deep shit, you know. Because you quote two man. Because one man they round you, you fall in love with the next man. Remember Donald Tapia? Remember, I'm show you all his video, you know, I went back, I'm show you Donald Tapia concern was about, the Huawei company comes set up with the 5G in Jamaica. The same Huawei with the spy on the African building, foreign affairs building with them building in Africa, right? And every night them a download shit. The Chinese them a download stuff because they put in fear their technology in it. Didn't they build the foreign affairs building in Jamaica also, the Chinese? But let me show you something. Jamaica get themselves licky. I want to say yes too much. And you like to hear Chinese like to, I don't say everybody perfect boy, I know. Don't get me stupid. Me always tell us that we're not a friend. Bad man, we're not a friend, bro. And I think Marcus Garvey realized that. Ibrahim Traore realized that. That's why I call it even medicine for him animal. He realized, say, yes, he's black. When you realize, I know, see, you're black, you do things different, you know. But somehow we black and I go like, say, we are roast breadfruit. We want to rub shoulder with, in the room with, sniffing the fort off. Sniffing the fort off certain people. We always look for a savior in other people, not the greatness among us. For the longest while, Ibrahim Traore, the only man me say I do that look among him, youth them for everything. Buy the equipment and bring it come in here, so. Get Chinese come build a hospital and other things in there and have a training program so while the Chinese are build, the people them are learn so you don't have to go to the Chinese to build every goddamn thing like Jamaica. Greed in a Jamaica can make them choking on people. Remember Carlos tell a Rastaman Pickney, I tell you that. Greed I got choke them out. Tell me the truth of who wanna say Chinese are build for. Who for building Chinese are building in Jamaica? Mr. Chinese are in a housing trust, a build housing trust. How is it to have a national housing trust? And a national housing trust, I use Chinese to build it. Me I tell you, Michael man, they roll over in them Ras grave. You know, shit all over Michael man is something, man. You shit all over it. How is it to have a national program, a national housing trust, where citizens of Jamaica pay into? And you have the Chinese, I build housing trust, and then I build it good. Think about that. Yeah? Think about that backside. Give me a quick second, people. May I come back? Somebody's outside for me. And me have to go deal with it real quick. Don't move. Wanna tell me what building in Jamaica the Chinese in my work on? Somebody tell me, say them work on politician building. Yeah. May I come, people, may I come. You know, I don't want to start the video before this happening, but so thank you people for waiting. Yes. Sorry about that, man. I never want to start it, you know, but sure. Come right when me and me mingle and me what have you. No, people, listen to me. We as black people must act like it. We must know ourselves. Yes, we love everybody and we can love everybody. But everybody love we? Who love we? Who boy I love we? Look good. Some people tolerate we. At the end of the day, that's all that is. If we know ourselves. Like a black man. Like I said, Ibrahim Traore knows says as is black. Even medicine for him own animal he make. Him not just a vaccine that come from nobody for him animals. Him not just somebody vaccinate him fish and him foul them. I give him foul them certain tablet. Why not the pillow where I give you foul? Who make it? Where that come from? What about the injection we give a cow? What about the medicine when animals sick? Who make it? Where it come from? Black people. We're black, you know. We're black. Wow. Yo. Overtones bet say why Motherland, my food, and the Azans could not buy her part and let it be Jamaican owned company. Them not in a that. Jamaica not in a building up the people, building up the country, doing it yourself. Marcus Garvey philosophy is not in them boy head. If you're in Europe or China or somebody else. But let me tell you so, there's a dirty pot of cook of Jamaica between the government and Chinese. And we believe that and a dirty pot they need to kick off. We are not benefiting from the Chinese. Where they processing plants. Me tired of seeing dash on the tomato. Me tired of seeing dash on the onions. Me tired of see fruits are wasting in Jamaica. Chinese build everything. They create everything. How come the government engage the Chinese to build some factories around here and processing plants? Chinese make solar. They have the biggest solar farm. Everything solar they make. How is it to have shipments of solar coming to Jamaica to ease the JPS burden off of the backs of the people? Is it because politicians have shares in a JPS? And is it the reason why I give them $150 million of catastrophe money the other day? And I know people can't get the money? It's greed around Jamaica, and there's a dirty pot. I believe there's a dirty pot cooked between the Jamaican government and the Chinese. It needs to kick off. How do you think we even know that? Because when they look at Burkina Faso, it took them 2 years to build a hospital. Who did they use? The same Chinese. 2 years, and while they were building it, they have youths and builders around them learning. There was a training program. I watched interview with these Burkinabes coming out and say they have learned so much from the Chinese. They are ready to go ahead and build the rest of Burkina Faso from the knowledge they gained from the Chinese. Where are the Jamaican young youths? We can say that today. How long the Chinese are building in Jamaica? How long the Chinese been building? Every goddamn thing is Chinese harbor. That's what I say. I want the US to go kick off the dirty pot. I don't give a damn, you know. We don't have to lose because we're not getting anything. We're not getting anything. There's a dirty pot of cooking in Jamaica between the government and you talk about. Look on this. Over 10 years to repair a hospital. You have the Chinese them do that, you know. 10 years it takes to refurbish a hospital. What is going on with the Jamaican government and the Chinese down a Cornwall Regional Hospital that is not going on in Burkina Faso? What is going on in Jamaica with the Chinese that is not going on in Burkina Faso? The president of Burkina Faso used the Chinese government. They use them to build factories and processing plants, asphalt factories, cement factory, processing plants, because the man no import no juice and beverage in them place come kill off in people them, and the man no export no fruits. All fruits stay in Burkina Faso, then process them, give the youth, feed the nation healthier diet. But in Jamaica, ain't no goddamn. Me say, tell me about the training program. Me say, me want the pot to kick off. Me say, want dirty pot to cook between the government and the Chinese. Me want to kick off. Like the only way we're going to get from under the grip of these criminal politicians in Jamaica. Me talk about PNP night to come here and hear that. Chinese are build PNP property too. Talk to me nice. You hear the same thing too? Me say if you hear the same thing too, talk to me. Share information. Make a reason. Are you hearing the same thing too? Because everything we look for Andrew and Juliet, you know. While the PNP them stay under the radar now. Carlos, beat Andrew and beat Juliet. No beat. Me say me, it's come to my ears that PNP, I use the Chinese them to build, you know. If you use the Chinese them to build a place, you must come out of government. You must be voted out, booted out of government. You have no faith in the country. The people who you pay a blood clean salary, you look over them, above them. Jamaica have engineers, we have contractors. Who you think have been building them all these years? Who doesn't even choose the right people and not some political hack? Who can't finish your building? Because of political hackers, those. Get the right contractors in Jamaica. You can build a building. So you have politicians in Jamaica exploiting the Chinese and burying the Jamaican contractors, and taxpayers are paying no blood clean. Or they make more of a cost our battle this morning. Taxpayers are paying no. Why you don't give the taxpayers more energy? The engineers, the contractors, why you don't employ them so they can continue to pay tax, brother? Me say one dirty pot of cook between the Chinese government and the Jamaican government, and I believe in my guts. It is my belief. You need to get kick off. I pay big boys. Remember one boy come from a platform, a young man came from this platform with an interview, you know. The brother same work on with the Chinese them on the road for 8 years. And the brother come spill the bean, or the Chinese them had dump chemical in our river and move water away. Moving water away, the youth said that's why some part in Jamaica flood out. That's what the youth alleged on my platform, you know. So whenever the government want the people to move, said them and the Chinese come together and move waterways up in the hills and the mountain with them build and flood out Jamaica. The youth came on my platform and make this serious allegation. The youth said him go down a port with the Chinese come and work with check them. And when they go take up them stuff from down a port, he said the government don't know what the Chinese bring in a container. The youth alleged that the Chinese might buy Shackman trucks are bringing Shackman trucks for the politician them. To look the other way, the youth alleged that Jamaican politicians might get Shackman trucks from the Chinese. Wagwan in Jamaica. Me say that dirty party we are cook with the Chinese. A long time I talk about it, you know. We could have benefited. Remember, me not hate the Chinese, you know. Can see what them do wonderful work in a Burkina Faso. What me hate is just the way how we embrace the Chinese on a crooked level. The Chinese could be working for Jamaica people a different way and educate the nation, you know. We could have factories right across Jamaica. But instead, I pay a hotel, I build boya. I pay a hotel, I pay a general ship. Me see some house there, the other man to go be a paper in the wall. A Chinese I build them house too. Paper in a wall. Me want to know if a Chinese I build them house too. There's some houses over Glades close up at St. Catherine up that way there. People send me videos because I've been doing videos on these for the longest. Or NHT has gone to the dog and not even the PNP come out and defend Michael Manley's legacy. You ever see the PNP come out yet, man? All the things where the people might go through these NHT, you ever see the PNP come out and even, me say the PNP is complicit. They are complicit in my book. That's how I feel. Are the softest opposition me ever see in the world. You ever seen an opposition like this yet, people? Tell me, have you ever seen the PNP like this? This soft. In the history of Jamaica, having a PNP and a Labour Party, have you ever seen opposition this soft? You have Michael Mann, the legacy is under attack. You have education under attack. Michael Manley's education revolution is high school youths go back in an early school, go teach without teaching credential, because they're not gonna teachers college yet. I used to see youth who got states coming to my class, come teach. Fat man, China. They went to the early school and teach. Mr. Porter and his sister, they went to Monroe and Hampton. They come back in the school, come teach. Mr. Miller, Tyan, bad boy police and Montego Bay. Come back in a school, come teach. So many high schoolers come back in a school, come teach. That help out the teacher back in them days. We respect them teacher. It's called Michael Manley's education revolution. Listen to me carefully. If you go to States, Monroe, Hampton, any one of them school, you could come back in the early school for 2 years. That's all Michael Manley ask of you before you move on to higher learning. It's to show you that Andrew Owners destroy Michael Manley's legacy. And to do that right now, to follow Michael Manley's revolution, you'll go to jail. Andrew Owners make that illegal. If they get caught in a school, teach without credential, they're going to jail. Look, not disrespect to Michael Manley, that, you know. That's this. How many students you know who left States and Hampton and everything there? High schools come back in the early school and teach. How many? Think about it. So Andrew Otis mash up Michael Manley's legacy, education revolution. So now education is not a priority. Education gone at the toilet. Having an entertainment the minister and education minister at the same time. Information minister and education minister at the same time. How you going to put an information minister, such a hard job to gather information, and an education minister at the same time? The youth them now get nothing. Education is in the tubes in Jamaica. Let's talk about housing trust, another Michael Manley's legacy, and the PNP, they just see the blood cleat down there. And what is a go? I do a video upon Glades Close. Where them have all these termites upon all these housing unit. Some of the unit them, some of the subdivision them, every unit have termites in the door jam, in the bathroom, in the cabinet. You have people cabinet in the bathroom right out and the sink drop down. People just going to brand new houses. Housing trust. Housing trust. People sent me videos. People sent me picture. Can them see me I do the videos? So they send me pictures and videos inside their homes. Walls, leaking water through walls because the Chinese them use tape to tape up a broken water main. Water pipe busting, you know. And before Chinese cut it and make a join it back together the right way, Chinese put tape around it put mud round you and put you up at the wall and render it off and the leak in a man's house, mold in a people's house. When you look on the hinges we make the cabinet, the hinges moldy. There's no chrome on the hinges. No chrome, like some type of mold stuff there on the hinges. The locks in the bathroom hardware, we're in the bathroom like something from in a prison. The type of house the Chinese have built in Jamaica. Did you see something up down a Montego Bay, you know? The flood down a Montego Bay, you know? And people show them house. I think it was Edmund Ridge Estate, a Montego Bay. How them have paper in the wall. And me want to know if the Chinese have built all of these subdivisions in Jamaica for these politicians and these developers and undermining the Jamaican people. And I think this thing easy and this is okay. Every last thing about China Harbour. That's what we say. There's a dirty pot of cook of Jamaica between the government and the Chinese. And if you get kicked off, remember Carlos tell you that. So now the PNP see all of that occur. And I know the PNP don't go over Glades Close and go talk to the resident. I know me see one PNP, none missing left out of blood clean parliament and go check out all of them houses. What am I bringing untreated board, it seems? You ever hear housing trust house are rat down people? Me say, I know history of housing trust houses. Would that be the one bedroom houses for the poor people or whatever, the one we are buy? We never see housing trust house are rat down. When I do the video, people tell me, say, no go so Carlos. Because me never see that happen because me know housing trust for years we have it and nothing to do it. No termites. So it seems as if somebody get untreated wood, probably by them cheap from China or somewhere. And they know say untreated wood must not come into the country. And the government are going like say the wood were treated and I blame the residents for the termite infestation. Guess what the NHT I tell them? That is under Prime Minister. NHT under Prime Minister Andrew Jonas, you know, under him, you know. He might tell the people them say, oh, at them bring in, this is what Housing Trust I tell them. The fault is not Housing Trust. It must be the people might bring in the wood where they make for shelving, must have had, or them furniture, have the termite tonight. So the people are moving at the place and bringing the termite. They are saying from inside their house to outside dog house and even trees are affected by these termites. I'm going to see the PNP go out there 1 minute and defend Michael Mann, the legacy to Ross. Not once. Then they go out there and say, go talk to the residents. Housing trust under attack. Education under attack. Anything Michael Manley run, so it's going. Anything Michael Manley around, he says, go. You know, see people. The man coming up over the first thing the man go for a lock up teacher. Why? Because if you come in a class, come teach without credential, you go in a jail. When students used to leave from States, Monroe and Hampton and all them places, they come back in my hard school and teach. They never have no credential. You can teach, there's a syllabus. You have the principal, you have the vice principal, you have a senior teacher, you have all kind of guide. You have a syllabus. The people, some of these youth brighter than the damn teacher, them, you know. Some of the youth who got States brighter than the teacher that were in the hall in school. Bright. So they used to come back, Michael Mann, they asked that you come back into the school for 2 years and teach before you move on to higher learning. And people heed the call. Me know 2 youth from States where I went, used to teach in my hall in school. Fat Man and China. Remember or no? Remember two, a sibling, a brother and a sister. The Porters, Edgar Porter and his sister from the Whitehall. They related to Lardo. Was it Lardo picked them? Porter. They teaching at school. They left Hampton and one left the Monroe. They come teach them and Edgar wear some Clarks. Dress up nice and come to school. Tayan. Police named Miller from Montego Bay. Bad boy police on the about. Him used to teach him in school. What do you believe? Many young people go to high school and come back and give back in the hard school. Take the pressure off a teacher. Now so much pressure upon teacher, there's a run with so. Because Andrew Owners decided to outlaw that, to make that a prison go for that. Lawless. A prison go for that right now. Come back up which high school come teach. A prison go. You know, see the man say, if you come to school, come teach without credential, you're gone to prison. Michael Mann is tough under attack. Me say all of that because me come back to the housing trust, which is Michael Mann, the legacy. And they might use the Chinese to build these house. People know Chinese are supposed to touch that. A Jamaican supposed to bring money home to the family for building housing trust house. How the rest are the PNP so quiet? Is it because the Chinese are building for the PNP too? Them compromising, you know? They are complicit. They compromise too. We're ratted. Mr. I can't talk to someone on the PNP, you know. Because they're willing to give away the country, just like how the Labour them willing to give away the country to Andrew Owners. I see when they're willing to give away the country to the PNP, them and Mark Golden and say, may I go back go sleep here, sir? Marky G is in control. Who not ready for this kind of do not love the country, or they do not love yourself. Who don't love politicians more than who don't love yourself. That is our issue in Jamaica. So any cliff, such man decide to take way off, we go with him. If Mark Golden going and decide to take way off any cliff, we're not going to say, no boss, we're not coming in, what is it? You think we are idiot? We're not ready yet, man. We're not ready yet. So I'm sure you say, we get locked up in a batty hole, we have Chinese and Jamaica do everything, and whatever dirty part of a cook of Jamaica with these Chinese and the government, if you get kicked off. Remember I'm telling you? Jamaica is shake up. People, if you're thinking about the future, this cannot continue, you know. You cannot continue to give immigrants tax break and duty-free imports over the natives in Jamaica. We just have a hurricane the other day. Half of the country mash up. Many businesses mash up. Many business people never get back on their foot. Will never start again. Did government help them? Did the government give them tax break or duty-free imports to build them back up? Or while they are down, the Chinese still enjoying duty-free imports and tax break, refusing to collect taxes and duties from Chinese and other immigrants to help out the country. Half of the country mash up, you know. And I was considering whatever deal on the side of the Chinese, now is the right time to tear up them deal. Because we never know say half of the country that tear up. Chinese are mashed up by Melissa. These other countries wasn't mashed up by Melissa. Jamaica is mashed up by Melissa. So how come these guys still enjoying duty-free imports and tax break, even though we knees down, half of the country mash up? It is the native that's supposed to get tax break and duty-free import, and them want to lift back up on their foot. But no help for them. But Chinese and others still enjoying tax break, duty-free imports in our country. Natives in the country are struggling. But immigrants come into the country and get a clear path to success. Your government give immigrants tax break, duty-free imports, and make sure that they are more successful more than all of it in the country. Jamaica, like the only place, immigrants is given the green light to become more successful than the people that live there. You know what I say? Think about what I say. Both parties are complicit. These are the things I tell them about. Me get beaten from labor rights, say me this. Me get beaten from PNP, say me that. Because me's a man with for my country and the future. Now me I talk about my grandkids. Do you see any future in this for your grandkids? Look good. To all Chinese around the country, police don't arrest them. They have Chinese come to Jamaica illegally, setting up building illegally. No plan, no business code was observed. No tax, no insurance, none of that, no license. They're open. They equip the place and they're open. When government pulled down on them to check out if they have paperwork, the Chinese them found out not to have any paperwork. A few of them will have the paperwork, maybe just a visiting document. They never have the document to permit them to work as no mechanic in a mechanic shop. So the whole building was illegally placed, constructed by some illegals. When government find them out, the Chinese them in the country totally illegal, no documentation. And before the government send them back home and deport them and punish them like anybody else would have done to us Jamaicans, the government regularize these Chinese and give them paperwork. Yo, are we some slaves? Are we stupid or what? Are there some compromise going on in Jamaica? Some dirty pot of cook with the government of Jamaica and the Chinese? How is it the government is going to regularize some illegal who do some illegal stuff in their country? May I ask you a question? If ICE get you in anywhere there, ICE is going to say, don't worry, man, we're going to get the paperwork for you. Regularize for the ones in the back. Because some of them have to break it down for you, We can't expect that everybody know everything. Regularize mean the government go get paperwork for them and make them right. The government of Jamaica go get paperwork. A Chang, the Minister of National Security, a China man, So Chang would have got sign off on paperwork to make the illegals in Jamaica become legal. I wish for them get them wholesale bullshit yourself other than Jamaica. Wholesale bullshit for sale. That Chinese immigrants come in your country, broke our laws. It's like the Chinese, them pay for Jamaica already. Them can't come out, they come do anything. Didn't I tell you that? It's like the Chinese, them know that they pay for Jamaica. Hold on there. Didn't the guy who came on this platform and do the interview work with the Chinese, he tell me that the Chinese them often say that them pay for the politician them already. So there's nothing that they can do. The worker them can't talk back. The youth say when they work on the construction site, Chinese does not give them water. I mean, ask them if nobody from the Ministry of Labor no come. He say, yes, they come and talk to the Chinese them and drive gone. Me ask if people from the Ministry of Labor no come. He say, Chinese no provide water for them while they work on the road. Me not tell the Chinese are some racist people. How much of them data we breed about ya? They want you to the family. Now for them they love about you, I will stop going like someone a black. Act like a rotted black man. We want back a country from the Chinese them. I swear to God. 2/3 of them Chinese, the Belt and Road Chinese need to go back home. Now the older Chinese, me not talk about you, Stay put. Take on yourself over there. The older Chinese them, go sit down over there, so. I know me talk to. Me say the older Chinese when me born come sit in my country. Me say no, go over there, so go sit down. Go over there, so go sit down. Me not chat to you. Me I chat about this Belt and Road Chinese. We're all dollars back to China. Now, whatever is going on in Jamaica with the government of China and the Chinese government need to be looked into. I come to Jamaica for 4 months. I check out to realize that the Chinese, them, people can just take their bank card to these Chinese businesses and get money off of it. Whether you come from America, Canada, England, you can take your ATM, your Visa card, your MasterCard, whatever. Go to the Chinese supermarket. Tell them that you want $5,000 off your card. You get the equivalent in Jamaica. The Chinese always dole out the cash give you. You don't need to go to ATM. So besides, we're not collecting taxes and duties from these Chinese. The Chinese are undermining the banks. And the watchful eyes of Mr. Whatever bomb buckler that are going between the government of Jamaica and the government of China, that dirty part they need to kick off. Sorry for my language. How is it Chinese are working in our country like this? Because if you understand, so when the scammer them bingo, Chinese are dole them out. Government don't know that. Chinese are buy out all the US dollars in Jamaica. They turn cambio while they get tax break and duty free imports and every goddamn thing we give them. Look how we treat them. They still undermine and destabilize the country. No wonder the most Chinese in Jamaica, the most crime. When the most Chinese in Jamaica, the hospital is the worst. The most Chinese in Jamaica, the road is the worst. The most Chinese in Jamaica, education is the worst. Are the Chinese making Jamaica better or worse? You have all the businesses in Jamaica controlled by Chinese. The money not staying in the country, not supporting nothing. We want back with business them. We want back the building them. We want back every blood clot. We want it back. Me just come to Jamaica the other day, one thing me notice. That Jamaican youths are ready for business. Smart youths. We want my place back, just like everybody said they want a place back. Are we some blood clot slave? Are we some freaking idiot? That would have said we want my place back. It's a threat to my great-grand-pickney. My great-grand-pickney can't come run the business. Because, number one, the Jamaican them are going to rent the Chinese over you. Why? Because the Chinese, you push their money around. If the man rent the place $1,000 a month, the Chinese will offer $2,000 a month and undermine the Jamaicans. Chinese will pay up to... Me just come to Jamaica, me hear that, It's alleged that the Chinese will pay double for rent and also pay 5 years worth of rent in lump sum. How Jamaica is going to compete against this rich country? At time for them got them bomb buckler yard. Me serious. Me not care about what someone else said. Me the only black about the this for the longest, Come me see it. Me see, say, it's a poison to my country. The Chinese are drain the country. While me over blood classes and you are work. When you send the money go to Jamaica, it goes straight to China. Me tired for the overseas and work for make China richer. We don't see the blood clot trick. And the Jamaican people are mind the Chinese them. And we overseas. Because most of the money what Jamaica get is from the diaspora. Learn this. Jamaicans earn more money from the diaspora more than tourism, bauxite, IMF, and World Bank. It is a diaspora, remittance, Western Union, MoneyGram, money we are send. It's called remittance, people. We have to explain to the ones in the back, and everybody that listen to me understand remittance. You know, you hear them pretty words all the time. They mean remittance are just Western Union and MoneyGram, the money we are send come to Jamaica. It is a diaspora. The word diaspora mean we Jamaicans will live overseas. Because some people understand these things too, you know, people. Don't bother believe everybody understand everything. You have people living in the diaspora, Jamaicans, sending most of the money without us, Jamaica sink. Without sons and daughters of the soil who go overseas and look back and send back something, Jamaica dead. The diaspora, the most Jamaican money Jamaican get annually is from us overseas, remittance. Not from China, not from the World Bank, not from IMF, not from mining, not from tourism, but from sons and daughters of the soil. So while we sons and daughters of the soil over here working and sending back money, a man might beg your money and say, boy, you hungry, you want a piece of food. They say, all right. You send a piece of change, go give him. Your family member over there, we blessed on a regular. My mother they over there, me have helper, me have this and that. Me send go buy stuff, me give money to the helper, me buy food, household. Can let me run 2-3 houses here now, can me run house in Jamaica for years. So when we get to understand, when I work my money and send it to Jamaica, not only me, you right here. When you work your money and send it to Jamaica, where you think your money gone? It's not staying at the country. We are working and say, boy, we are help out Jamaica. But the government pull a plug, a bong. While we are pour the money in, the government down at the bottom pull a bong and I drill out everything in the China cover. Jamaica will never full. It will never be filled. We in the overseas are trying, you know. So when you say that money God Jamaica will feel good, we are supporting Jamaica. Hoping that the money we send God Jamaica, whether you send it to families, send it to friends, or just a regular Jew who beg you a piece of food. The money is not staying in Jamaica, people. When you say they go give family and they go in a supermarket, I don't have to say, chin them gone. If I have a material I'm going to buy to conduct some construction in your yard, put up the room, one room, they build your house, refurbish your house, repair, them are going to say chin because them sell cement cheaper, steel cheaper, everything cheaper because they get tax break and no duties are collected from them, boy. Even Jamaica, they on its knees. Me think say the government has said, no man, we cannot afford not to collect taxes from you guys. Jamaica need it right now. Think about what I say. Think about it, people. The people them now see them thing. And when we come out come talk, that's the people that call it that Jamaica and the Chinese good for run business. Especially the younger youths. Remember me telling me start do a research. And when I miss certain comment on social media, I look at the age group in the profile. There are always younger youths who born comes to Chinese at Jamaica. They born in this. And born some scamming. Them don't know Jamaica where blacks are run Jamaica. Me I got states, me tell them all the time. Enough black business in Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz full of black business, man. Santa Cruz are blacks run Santa Cruz. Pharmacy are black from you go and black pharmacy. Turn mother. What turn mother name? Turn used to have a son named Agony. One of the biggest sons of St. Elizabeth named Agony. What that sound there? And the virgin named Spurge used to have Survival. Yo, remember history, man. Turn mother down a black river there. God bless that woman's soul. That woman is such a wonderful woman. She love youths. I will love her. Me say if you treat me good, when I look at you, I not forget, man. It's like when you treat dog. Treat dog good enough, forget you, man. Turn mother. And she's alive now, me no know. She probably won't even remember me, because me just a little youth. When me used to go have her sign something for me, she was a JP. Black-owned pharmacy. Black people do everything where the Chinese are doing at Jamaica people. We can do it. And coming to Jamaica, teach me, say. By looking at the Jamaican youth, some of the type of business where they conduct. Them serious. They are ready to run the country. We need the Chinese them to go home. We need 2/3 of them to go back home. We need the country. We need all the buildings. We cannot get a building for rent. We youth them ready to run the country. What kind of worthlessness this? We have the Chinese man them undermining everything. Even the bank. Even the bank. Government. While they are sending police go kill the youth them. You know, so the Chinese them conduct illegal banking in them business. You know, so the Chinese them buy out all the US dollars, illegal cambio in them business. You know, so the Chinese undermine the banks by acting as an ATM machine in them business. Where they live at Jamaica, where you come from, foreign. How the Chinese them do it, me don't know. I went there. Chinese charged me 10% for get money off of my foreign card. 10% them collecting more than the bank. Jamaica. They are collecting more than the ATM. Jamaica, look what things on the do for Chinese tax break, duty-free imports. Them are bringing fake this, fake that, fake baby feeding. That means you fuck with me, look a baby them. You screw around the youth them right there, so. You don't show no respect. Lift enough to lift up. When I F with me look at you them from not give me fake baby feeding. No respect to us. Fake baby feeding, fake curry, fake rum, fake boom, fake cigarette. When me uncle see Jamaicans that get arrested for. All the Jamaicans that get arrested for something the Chinese them are bringing in. You say the government want crutches. Me say there's a dirty pot of cook between the Chinese government and the Jamaican government need to get kicked off. Remember me tell you? You can't have these people, you give everything and still undermine the country. Oh, Chinese say I run the country like them run it. Chinese, you can go to people. Am I lying? Am I lying? Everything Chinese sell fake. I know a place and me say Jamaican. Jamaican like nice things, you know. We see people dress nice, them drive nice, them try to live nice. But the Chinese are going to pay shit. Me come out to come buy a toilet cover from a toilet. So when they go buy this toilet cover, it's this piece of cloth with this piece of elastic, cross it. Me never see that foreign yet. And toilet covers here are made in China. Stuff that are made in China, there you know, but a better quality. So why Jamaica get the fucked up quality? No man, I respect your blood clot. They don't respect as a people. Look at what thing we are in China, they still bring bogus stuff in our place. Look at what thing we are bringing undermine the blood clot banking system, the government. Bringing fake curry, fake rum, fake boom, fake engine oil for blood clot here, Chinese. Fake baby feeding, bro. So what kind of rasa go on here? Yo, some of the Chinese, if you lift up from the country, remember me tell you, you know? Me are the first I got echo this, you know? Chinese, if you lift up, me youth them ready. Jamaicans are ready for run. Who there can tell me say the Jamaican youth them not ready for business? Who in them conscious and honest mind? Whether the youth them a PNP or the youth them a Labour right or the youth them not vote. Come most of Jamaicans don't vote, you know. It no matter what the youth them vote for, me not care. Don't tell me that Jamaican youth are not ready to run supermarket. 4 months me spending in my country. 4 months me just spend there. We take up 2 blood clot 1,000 acre land and the Chinese and the government are tear down people to one room at our squatters. We not blood clot that another sit down on the quiet so. You take up 2,000 acre and land and the Chinese. For what? They not get back the money out of the toll yet. How much money they get off of the toll? The highest toll in the world. The Chinese don't rate we. When you come to a country and charge the people them, toll fee is the highest known in the world. Chinese toll in Jamaica. Jamaican can't travel upon Chinese road, go to work. How the rest you got have freeway and you can't open up the country. You jump on town, go Mobile, go work from Mobile to town and go home every day upon freeway. We travel upon freeway of foreign and we pay our toll. We play toll people. I don't know, kill we. Jamaicans cannot afford to travel upon the blood clot Chinese roads. I feed them. They're not love way. Me say most of the Chinese you can go on them blood clot yard. I remember me I tell you, you know, on this platform, you know, ain't no disrespect to the Chinese, but if brother, if me can't come off your yard, come take a leak. Why you want to come take a dump on my yard? Tell me now, man. Me if you have a good police record to fly out of Jamaica go anyway. Why you send prisoner come on my yard and the little slave idiot them at Jamaica say they were leader? Slave them was idiot slave. I accept. Sitting where you can't do a man yard. Me can't say no prisoner come up for your place. Me have to have a clean police record. But me can accept prisoner because you become a shithole. You see the leader them a slave. A idiot slave mind the leader them. Me can't own the land of China, but China can't come own land of my country. How me can't come at your yard, come take a piss? Me can't come there, come take a piss. No matter how you want piss, you tell me, say, yo, one gas station down the road down there, you know. Me can't leak, no matter more leak. You know, make me leak in your house. But you want to come at my yard, come take a shit. Every time you come at your yard, want to come stink up the... Look on it good. So I am a punk. Me a bee. Me a idiot. Me a slave. Me can't come at your yard, come take a leak. But you come at my yard every time, come stink up my bathroom. Me can't come at your yard, come go in the fridge. But you think you're so entitled. Every time you come at my yard, you bust my fridge, open my pot, and me do that at your yard. So who am I? What that make me? What that make me? I'm not a man. You're more than me. I'm inferior and you are superior. That's what me I make you. Me I show you. Me cannot own land of your blood clot country, China. But the rascal that own a leaf of my country. Not even a leaf Chinese supposed to own a Jamaica, you know. But that's who not stay like me, man. Respect where respect come from. Show me respect, I'm going to show you back respect. We can do business, but just like how you do it at your country, and some do it at my country. We can be business partner, brother. But China, you show me respect, and I show you respect. The same respect I'm going to show you when I come to China, I just buy stuff. I don't try to own nothing at China, because I understand, say I can't own nothing there. They take my ass back on my yard. Why you can't do business and you come to Jamaica on a rent? Chinese must own a business in Jamaica. Policies need to change where people with money can't undermine the people in Jamaica without money. That's where your grandkids gonna have nothing. Because 3 rich men can live from anywhere in the world and go to Jamaica go buy out every piece of real estate based on how the government have the country right now. Anybody can go to Jamaica with money in them hand, you know, and buy out every piece of single real estate themselves, you know. Leave the world away landless, you know. Because the government seems as if there's no regulation. In my community, my town square, there are some Chinese. A lot of it. Most of the building in my town are Chinese in them. When they talk about hardware, farm store, you know, steel, cement and all them things, the Chinese supermarket, one Chinese own 2 supermarkets in my town square. And the Chinese, what we notice the Chinese might do is rent out other building in the town and lock them up and turn them in a storeroom, locking out their competition. Hey, when you saw blood clot with the Chinese, we know this lady used to, years a lady selling a local bar, you know, and I go to Jamaica go ask for her, you know. They say no, she run her yard because Chinese rent out the building because they go show the Jamaican whole of money. They might get 2 times and 3 times what the local lady pay a month. And the years the lady did, you know. But Jamaica will sell it out for the Chinese them. So what them do is get the lady out there because the Chinese are give them more for rent and the Chinese will give you 5 years worth of rent one time. The local lady, they can't afford that. Government need to regulate this bomb class so this thing not happen. There's a dirty pot of cook between the government and the Chinese. They need to get kicked off. Remember me tell that, you know. Remember me tell you, man. Black people remember say them black man. Our leader remember say black man. Yo, from the Caribbean to Africa, the leader them go like so white. They forgot some black. Nobody remember Marcus Garvey philosophy, you know. And matter of fact, over the years, both PNP and Labour right, that's Marcus Garvey philosophy because the white man say Marcus Garvey a criminal. And all when Biden give him a so-called pardon, no, Jamaica gonna look for Marcus Garvey, you know. He gonna make news in the paper. Because over the decades, because the white man say Marcus Garvey a criminal, the black man have him as a criminal too. All of the leaders, with the exception of Michael Mann, the only one believe in a self-reliance. Hence the education revolution. Michael Mann say, look among us, right? Look among us for the help you need. Look, we get help from among us. The youth who go high school can come back and teach. Michael Mann deal with self-reliance. And the only man. And now guess who? Ibrahim Traore is using the Marcus Garvey philosophy of self-reliance. I just saw this youth the other day, this man, American, went to Africa and buy him a nice house. And the man do a video and show how him feel happy he moved to Africa. And he's talking about self-reliance and quoting Marcus Garvey. The man quote Marcus Garvey philosophy of self-reliance. The American man. More American are into blackness and self-reliance and like Marcus Garvey more than Jamaica. But just see Marcus Garvey Day, America. Where they float, parade. I've never seen it in Jamaica. Ain't no respect for Marcus Garvey in Jamaica. Ain't no respect around here. You find more respect for Marcus Garvey in a white man country. Me see them have just have a celebration for Marcus Garvey. Me forgot to wear. I me see the floats, I me see the parade. Me feel happy and me feel ashamed at the same time. Me feel happy because me see them are Anna Marcus Garvey. I'm ashamed that Jamaica, me never see that I going out there. Listen to me. They don't give a damn about Marcus Garvey at Jamaica, man. Because the white man say over the years, he's a criminal. So the bootlicker them in Jamaica have him as criminal too. See, Biden did that, they pardon him. That's the only time he make news. Coming at the news for a quick minute. Have you heard anything more? Have you heard anything more? Mr. Chinese say, pack up. Remember me telling you, we don't want nobody responsible for our food security. We as a people need to go back, go plant blood clot rice. We need to go back, go plant one to broom deck. Look what rice we used to plant. How we just put on rice so make it equipment that is rotten off. Look how we are come from as a people, we make every blood clot in our country. Now we come like we are dependent, we are name out a container. We need to plant our own food, and we got states, people used to plant them rice. When I come to Island Bamboo, I come on the deepest corner in Jamaica. Right? And I come before you come in middle quarters. Me used to see the people that have them rice in them yard and roadside. I dry. And I blow the trash out of it. I wrote regular local farmers, people in the local farming. They used to plant them rice, local, the little people. Because they have the swamp run the quarters there. People plant them rice. What happened to that? My father used to work on a dairy truck that bring milk to Bagwalk. What happened to that? No dairy farmers. I used to have my local shop and I used to go around Magati way there. Go buy orange from some nice orange farm, some orchard. What are the orange orchards in Jamaica? When I was a little youth, I used to go pick coffee at some people yard for my holiday. Get money for your tin. I used to go pick coffee. Because coffee walk used to there everywhere. What happened to that? Cocoa. Me brother used to have cocoa walk on here. I used to love go pick the cocoa. I suck off the seed. And see people dry them and parch them and beat them and turn them into chocolate. What happened to that? Whatever happened to our country used to send stuff overseas. What happened to that? They come a dumbass now. We are nobody now. What happened to us? Sure. Look what sugar cane factories in Jamaica cut out sugar. And sugar still a sell. I don't know who convinces bumbuckler idiots to stop sugar. And them come out about sugar is not this and sugar is that. Sugar still a selling a asshole idiot. Sugar still a selling of a blood clot. Like people love more sugar more than anything else. Sugar still a sell. Me drive through Florida and see some of the biggest skin feeling of people. And factory, you know. Huh? You're like a slave a ton boy, brother. Slave a ton, me say. If me can't come at your yard, come use the toilet. You're not supposed to come at my yard, come use the toilet. You know more than me. And if I make a man come at your yard, come stink up a toilet every time. But when you go for female, even when you beg him, yo, make me go pee-pee, no man, and I do the pee-pee. Him tell us one gas station down the road, you can't come in my house, can use that. But every time you come at your yard and go to your bathroom, what that make you? Make your own land at China, but China can come at my place, come own land. What that make you? Immigrants will never come at China and get this unfair advantage where Chinese can come at your country and shut down Jamaican business. You see that right across the country. So many Jamaican businesses are closed down. Remember, Mr. Chin, if you pack up and go and bumbuckler at yard. This Belt and Road Initiative not help we. It is draining the country, people. Imagine if you have Jamaican, the young youth them already. Remember me I tell you say youth them ready, you know, man. And the first time I tell you say Jamaican youth them ready. First time you hear me say this. And the first time I hear me, I say, Jamaican youth, them ready for run the country. Because Jamaica some type of business when I see the young youth them at take on. The 20-year-old them, the young 30-year-old youth them. Some type of ambitious business when I see not take on a young youth. Who have ambition, you know? Who have ambition, blood? People who know go Jamaica go see. And 4 months me go out there for. 4 months. Me see the youth them have ambition, their ass. Me say the youth them have ambition. The youth them have ambition. Me say people, if me a politician, me a vouch Chinese galang where them a go. Because me youth them ready for run the country. Me see them people, intelligent youth, steady-minded youth, ambitious youth, them there in the country. Them there. They can't get a building for rent. Can't get a building for rent even if they want it. The youth are ready to run supermarket, wholesale, pharmacy, liquor store, car dealership. Me say the youth them ready. Intelligent youth, them people and everybody a tug. Because we don't look at Jamaica and think every youth are about hand mingle and pull up pants. We're not idiot, man. Go on to Jamaica, go look at the youth them, man. Enough classy youth in my country, you know. Enough youth with class and intelligence there in Jamaica. Enough of them got a good school, and enough of them they got a school to about a street knowledge. Me say the youths are ready for run the country. Chinese, if you take out them bumbo cloth and go home. Remember me tell you that, you know. When I hear first on this platform, you know how long me I tell them? Chinese, if you come go home, we need 2/3 of the blood clot belt and road Chinese will vanish out of Jamaica. Go on back of them blood clot yard. If all road lead back to China, not lead to Jamaica. They fuck out of here, because I have no respect to it. If you give a fake baby feed, fake rum, fake boom, but at the same time you give a blood clot tax break and duty-free imports, you don't respect we. Fake clothes, fake curry, fake this, fake that. We no blood clot respect we. Go on back on the bumbo clot yard. Remember you hear from Carlos first, you know? Everybody are running for them blood clot yard. Everybody are run with home. You know some warm place? Why go on these Jamaicans get deported from them place here? Why go on go back our yard? Because some blood clot immigrants get unfair advantage over the people that will live there. And them going to get tax break over me. And them going to get duty-free import over me. Even just did that when Jamaica get blow down, half of Jamaica blow down. You tell me say you don't give the little businessman them duty-free imports and tax break for live about them and them and the woman them. Business people in Jamaica leave that raw right now. The duty-free imports where you take and get China and India and all them blood clot will never have no Melissa. Give it to Jamaican people. It's time for the people to come up. And crooked politician, if you take out them blood clot out of office, we want a new generation for run Jamaica. Too much thief in a blood clot office. And the PNP, them complicit. The PNP, they are complicit. They compromise too. You can't chat to no man, boy. Because I'm going to take that 300% raise for such man. On the compromise. PNP building a go up under Andrew Ones. On the compromise. Someone need to clear office, you know. A young generation more office in the office, man. Honest, man, and mean the country well. Too much all thief in a blood clot office. Too much all criminal already there from long time. That's why we now get in trouble with these Chinese. Because it's no blood clot licky. And we're not fool. We're not clapping for a long time. And Chinese easy to get compromised. They're easy to corrupt on the blood clot. Me say I want to get some investigation and a dirty part where I kick off. My grandpa them future not look good with the Chinese them in Jamaica like this. Since Chinese them come to Jamaica, we can't got blood clot dance. Because the Chinese them a snitch pan we. A car station. Because they can't take the knives no more. Even when we live, Chinese come blood clot live there. Chinese are move coming every mountain where blood clot live. And as they come, they can't play no more sound. Everywhere where the Chinese are move blood clot come, they can't play sound no more because they have blood clot snitch. How long me tell you say, me believe that the Chinese are snitch? How long me tell you that on my platform? How long me tell you that me believe that the Chinese are why we can't play the music? How long me tell you that, Ras? They might follow way up. Everywhere we live, they move come there. I will live up in a Kuchukan, a Chinese up there too. And from the cup there, you can't play a sound system no more. One Chinese moving there and they change the whole blood clot culture. Before they conform to what we are do, we have to conform to them. Are we some little slave? Are we slave people? Who are we? Looking at yourself, Mr. Chinese have to live up from Jamaica, man. That me want. Me want any dirty pot of cook. You say, man, me no care, man. Whatever happen, man. Me not, when me have a blood clot lose, we already now get nothing out of it. And me see me grandpa them threaten. Me see who can buy land, because Chinese are buy out of a blood clot land, boy. Yeah. Me see just there, me see Chinese buy some land, one building in one place. This other lady did there for years of cooking. Cook, she a cook there, no. Me know her for years, so me have shop at Jamaica, lady have her shop. The lady get evicted from the place. Why? Because Chinese buy the blood clot building and lock it down. So she never get nowhere to go yet. So the Chinese them come back up, they come tell her to get a war or not out of the place. Disrespectful to my blood clot country. Government let them. Police will stop them on the road. They come in the country illegal. Government give them paperwork to become legal. Whatever blood clot dirty patak up between the government and the Chinese, if you get kick off. Remember Carlos said that. What is there for a great-grand-pickney? It look pretty as young people cannot understand. Young people don't understand and believe so we're worthless. We're just big and old and worthless. Young people, a Jamaican just run business in Jamaica. Yes, we have the Chinese, them, we have the Indian, them stay away from long time. But this Belt and Road never did it. This is to drain any country them go in. Drain your country. Yes, them gonna build a road. All the toll need to come out of Jamaican road. We have paid taxes and insurance and license for many, many years from bad road. The one local time, one local road come out Jamaica. It is not connecting the country. If regular Jamaicans can jump from town and get a job at Montego Bay and drive on it, it is not connecting Jamaica. How many people can drive on the toll road 5 days a week to work? How many of you can afford it? Or you can, may I ask you? Think about it. You cannot jump on the toll road for God work. If you live a Montego Bay and you get a job at town, you're supposed to be able to jump on the road, people. Pay a little toll. Like in America. We drive on the toll every day to work. Every day. You pay a little toll. You know, they don't make it wait, kill your people. Oh, God. How much you can travel on the toll road if you live in Montego Bay and work in Kingston? You live in Kingston and work in Montego Bay. Or you just live down the road, down there, so you have to jump on the freeway and jump back off. How many of you here can drive on the toll road to work in Jamaica? Put up on your hand. Show me in the comment section. How many Jamaicans can afford to drive on the Chinese toll in Jamaica to work? Just to work. We're talking about connecting Jamaica and opening up Jamaica. Is Jamaica really connected? Is Jamaica really opening up? No, it's not. And the back road where people drive on to avoid the toll, pay a hole in them and craters. What's going on? How many of you can travel on the toll road to work daily? Talk to me. Juicy world, you mean can or can't? Talk to me good. You know, me understand you mean you probably say can. You understand me, but me understand that. Can, yes or no? No one. Tell me. Juicy, talk to me. Write it better than that. So me understand. Me probably can, you know, can or cannot. Answer me good. So I get can't, so I can't believe how much money you have to pay on the toll roads in Jamaica. More than California. See, we so the Chinese are in a way of blood clot. I drain them, I drain you out. They don't respect some poor people they run us up. So make we go easy on them. People them come to with a ass hammer and the government can't negotiate with them. The toll must be removed from the road. We still owe Chinese for anything in Jamaica? Haven't they recouped the money for the work what them doing in Jamaica after the toll already? There's a toll in Louisiana. I drove by I-10 one day and somebody in the vehicle tell me, say, this toll, this road, this bridge used to have a toll in it. And from the final say, them pay off the bridge. They get the money to pay off for the bridge and take out the toll out of the road. Free the people, free them pocket. How long we gonna pay the toll for the blood clot toll road? The toll no business for the road in Jamaica. Fuck Ray go on. And our road gone back. If the toll was staying in Jamaica, but that's China it go. And we pay the highest toll in the world. Chinese are in this for no blood clot, we. Them in it for themselves. Me ask again, you know, all the ras, you can go Chinese with the ATM card. Go push in a point of sale machine and get money out like an ATM machine. Tell me. Where the government, where the fraud squad there? Where Mocha? What the ras are going there, sir? It had take a US to come blood clot blow this up. The government of Jamaica. How you gonna sit down there and make the Chinese operate a bank out of the blood clot system behind the place, behind the tax break and the duty-free imports and every fuck on do for them? How is it to have the Chinese make undermine the bank? Undermining the bank is undermining the country, destabilizing the country. Peace to blood clot. And the government are help the Chinese to destabilize the country. When you say the Chinese, people never got ATM no more. They don't have to go to the bank. Is the government getting a cut out of the 10% when the Chinese charge me to use my foreign card? to use my Visa card at Jamaica. Me use it. I use my Visa card at Jamaica. I use my Visa card at Chinese down there. They charge me 10%. What do you think, Sam? You don't know this? My helper, she got Chinese with her card, her bank card in Jamaica. So I thought, one time I thought it was only local. I said, okay, I get money off a foreign card too. And the people them tell me. I'm going to go out and say, yes, to backside. I say, how the Chinese get to take money off a foreign bank card? Blood clot are going there, sir. How Chinese in Jamaica can get to take off money off American bank card? Tell me the blood clot. Tell me. Tell me the man. Rasta go on between the government and China. There's a dirty pot of guana and if you get kick off. How? They say, how? Tell me how me can come from foreign and got Chinese place with a foreign bank, US dollar my bank. How me can go the Chinese go get that? So that means that the Chinese will take off the US dollar off of your card because US dollar them get off of the bank, you know. So if a US dollar go to China, so the Chinese there Jamaica drain the US dollar out of the blood clot country. When they're going with the raw cash, or they for your bank come from foreign. How much I do come from foreign and go to China? And me alone, put up in hand. I say, just like 4 months we spend out there. 4 months we spend out there. I went to the Chinese because people tell me. So it's allowed, so my ability say it's something legal. Lawful. Put my number in the POS system. My PIN number for my card. Me put it in it like an ATM, then I put in my PIN. And ask me how much I want. Tell them how much you want of your card. 10%, okay? 10%. 10% they charge more than the ATM, more than the bank. What the bumbo clot are going to Jamaica. You don't see that, Chang? Andrew, you don't see that? Police commissioner, you don't see that. Let me take time to talk. You don't see that? Or the ras clot are going and run down in Jamaica, run them off a street where I sell. When I arrest a blood clot taxi driver boy, when I run down the little scam of them. What the bumbo ras clot are going with the Chinese and Jamaica out there? How me? Me tell us, me a witness to it. Me a witness to that blood clot. Me came to Jamaica and me take my ATM card, got the blood clot Chinese. I'm glad the card. A new card me get since me come back up here. A new card me get. The system out there force you to go to the Chinese. You know why? Check this out. I told her that me went to Manchester to pick up my barrels, right? Me go collect barrels. This lady let me piggyback in her 40-foot container. She has sent come to Jamaica. So I sent my barrels them to Manchester. So I went to Manchester to collect my barrels. And listen to this, good people. From St. Elizabeth, I went to Manchester, up Spur Tree Hill, past on gutters, go to Manchester, go collect my barrels. But pan the truck about 4 man. Right? About 3 when me have to pay plus the driver. 3 man when me have to pay, you know, because you need muscles. Me not gonna lift up no barrel, brother. We just hire a few man for jump on the truck and come on. We give enough food. So me have some man for pay pan the bus, pan the truck, coming down Spur Tree Hill. Me have the same bank card in my pocket. When me go to Jamaica, me just use one card, you know. Me know they all over the place now, people, because me not trust the system. Remember the same card I got Chinese, you know. Forget money off a foreign card, you know, foreign bank. One of my brethren say, what me know to stop down gutters and get money off of my card instead of paying the 10% out of Chinese. Listen to me, you know. That was a good idea. Stop down a gutter at the regular ATM and take money off of my card because man devil may come from down Spur Tree Hill now. So the foot of Spur Tree Hill down a gutters. My brethren knocking on my head say, we can stop on ATM down at the gas station and gutters there, so. And get the money off your card instead of going to the Chinese and pay this 10% because the ATM charge you cheaper. We say good idea. The driver pull over, when they read down gutters, and stop down there. We borrow them up on the truck and the workman them, you know. We have to pay them, you know. We have to pay the truck man. We have some cash in my pocket, but not enough to pay everybody. When me take my card and go to the ATM, I got as me there. The machine take on my card. One card me have, you know. You mean at the middle of gutters now, I say my ras. What if me have a hotel for pay, rent a car for pay, food for pay for? What if me in the middle of somewhere, I saw my card that gone and leave me stranded as a tourist in Jamaica? They take on my card, the bank, the ATM machine take on my card, show me insufficient funds. Remember, you know. You know I got Jamaica broke, man. Unless you know, you're not gonna go to Jamaica and go be down there broke. Nobody not do that. Or else we not go to Jamaica. Right? Remember, me have a truck man for pay. Me have 3 man for it for pay. Me no reach where I go yet. I mean, a platform, I got Santa Cruz, me stop and buy some food and buy the man for the truck food. Cause some stay, even though me I pay them, me I stop and buy the food, see with family. Cause the man them hungry. I mean know that. So even though me I give them pay, because you look at pay we I give them, oh God, when you convert it to US dollar, a slave wages family. So that because me I pay you, me I consider the little money I get and me I say, John, no, I know nothing that the man my work down here. Me still gonna feed you. So me reach people, me can't go, me confused to ras. Me say, cock fart. And the second time I got to Jamaica, my bank, I can't take away. But one time it was in a Negril. And I know why I take it away. Because I never connect with the bank, so I got to Jamaica. And I do too much for my card. I swear to God. I was having too much of a wonderful time for my card. So the bank take on my card. But we go into the bank the next day and get it. There's a bank, Scotia Bank and Negril. The ATM, they're right at the bank. The ATM is right in the bank. Outside the bank. So if they take away your card, you get it right there. So I was so confused at gutters. Me ask one little lady, we come in there, sweep up the little receipt, them and stuff like that. I want little security guard outside. I mean, ask. Nobody have no reason, no explanation. No matter me say, there's a commercial bank, there are gutters, and there's a one at Santa, but me now got gutters at Santa, me I go. God Santa Cruz was after 5 p.m. Go up to the door, full of people out there because people are using ATM at the bank. So I go to the door and knock it and make a security signal to the security. Security come to the door and crack the door, and open it, things they just under that criminal. Security tell me say bank lock. I mean, I tell them what happened. So they take ATM, take my card and gutters, and I say the bank lock. I say, bro, we don't have no money, but we're on vacation. So them hear that. Say it's a foreign card and foreign this and that. Bank not lock no more. Me say, bro, can I speak with somebody there before me tell them say a foreign card? No, Hagan goat style. Security guard, Everything changed when the security guard find out say a foreign card. The security guard go in there to the cubicle them, go bring out one lady look like a manager. So she come out there with a piece of paper and I take me information. Look here, if it was for the foreign card, that wouldn't happen. If it doesn't happen to a regular Jamaican, there's galong on your yard, go lick your wound and no food that weekend. The next day was a holiday. So I call my bank, because first thing you call the bank a foreign, You don't play with Jamaica. So I get to understand, say, no, some security guard. I mean, if some king alarm or whatever them name. I go open the ATM, bring the money and my card, come to the bank in Santa Cruz. No, that's too much people my card that pass through, brother. So it just end up that me confess, me just leave the card. I'm a bank. Can you know if you tell the bank, say you have a card in your hand, your bank will lock you off. Once you tell your bank, say you don't have your card in your hand, they must shut it off. So you have to tell you, say, please don't shut it off yet. I say, don't shut it off yet. But they put a thing on it and give me say, buy now and tomorrow to start up my card, to go to the bank, go get it. But the next day, at 24 hours, I think about 24 hours them give me to sort it out. But 24 hours would land me in a city called Jamaica, some holiday. It was on a Friday, it was a holiday. I said, God damn it. Jamaica full of too much holiday. Me pissed off, people don't have no money. Look at me that money. Or you think me get money? One virgin in the truck was my helper. I used to take care of my mother. So me always send money from foreign, come give him, pay him and buy food, take care of the house, but he be in the truck with me. Come here and we fly down, him up our work program. So my road with me go up there. Right? Him, me send the money to his account. So he could have gone to him bank and give me the money to pay the man them. Remember, them take my card for what? Insufficient funds. And well, listen to this, at the point that I try to make. The card was taken for insufficient funds, and that the ATM machine I tell me. But out of the same account where them say I have insufficient funds, I could have moved on money and wire money to my farmer helper. I'm a brethren now. I'm a brethren. He's a family forever. You understand? Him in the truck for me, and him suggests if you go get the money, dung and pepper. Because I'm always concerned about me and going out to the Chinese and pay this 10%. It was my farmer helper. Take care of my mother. So him, you have to send the money to his account. Wire the money to him. Coming on no card now, Me can't go back to Chinese for the money. At that time, I pissed. And I said, boy, we should have still got the Chinese. So do you understand that? I wonder if they make things difficult for Jamaica to continue to go to the Chinese. Why didn't take my bank card and say me have insufficient fund? But same for the same account, we could have wire money, give me farmer helper. And people, that is what we do. Keep wiring money to his account until we come back. People, that's what we do. Never a brand new card, no? Because me never want no card to send come to Jamaica either. Me know them mail me no card down, me just trust Jamaica with its corruption. So the point I'm trying to make is banking a little bit harder in Jamaica. Harder for people to get the money, and it's more easier to go to the Chinese and get it. Is this an accident? Is this government behind this making it easier for Chinese to win at every cost? Another question I ask. Am I in America and you in America only to make China get richer? Because when we're sending money to Jamaica, it's not staying in the country. We're sending the money to the top of the bucket, but the government have a bung in the bottom of the government, the bucket, that they open to the Chinese, draining out every dollar we are sending to Jamaica. The government and the Chinese in the bottom of the bucket. We think that the money that we are sent to remittance are stay in Jamaica. Cannot stay in Jamaica if our road lead to China. Well, you understand me? I say, we deserve respect. Respect, go respect come from. You respect me, I respect you. We can do business. We cannot alienate ourselves from the rest of the world. The Chinese are nobody. But I would suggest if I had do business with you, you're going to show me respect. Not true? If you can't come on, if me can't come on your yard, come use the toilet and leak, you can't come on my yard, come do number two. Me can't come on your yard, come live and own anything. You can't come on my yard, come live and own anything. Me can't even breed your little niece or your sister. Them. You know, make me breed them. Yeah? So you cannot come on my yard, come do that. Respect, go respect, come from unless me's a little boy. Me can't send ex-con come on your country, come work and go to school. Why you're asking your ex-con come on my prisoner, come on Jamaica, come work on road. You don't respect me or me a slave, me a boy. If you have a man who keep coming on your yard, come use your bathroom. And you can't go female go use the bathroom. You're nobody. You're a foot clot. If you have a man who continue to come on your yard, come do number two and stink up your bathroom, and you have a female that you want to leak, and they must say, no man, one gas station, one 7-Eleven down there, so. No, about half a mile down the road on 7-Eleven, on the left hand side. Go down there, go use the bathroom. And in my bathroom, them also, you cannot use it. But every time you come on your yard, they must shit in your yard. Stink up your place and not care. What that make you? What that make you? Yo. Remember me, I tell you upon this platform, I'm serious and bold. More than 2/3 of them China, they for go on them blood clot yard. But sons of my daughter need them building there. For run. Jamaicans can run supermarket, man. The youth them ready, man. Unless you don't have no trust and faith in the youth them. I just come from Jamaica, I say me youth them. Someone just believes I want to think about Jamaica youth appear a gunman and not think about. No, people. Someone who thinks they appear chopper. No, yo, people, no, come on, no. Some good youth there yard, me go see them. Me go to go see the youth them ready for run business, I swear to God. Intelligent and ready. People, am I lying? Am I alone to say the Jamaican youth them ready for run the country? Me say, if are we alone and me alone to say Jamaican youth them ready for run the country. Look upon it. Me just want to know from the comment section. Am I the only one? Or maybe me blind? I mean, I say good, I'm going to wash out my eye. Am I the only man? We have faith, so much faith in my Jamaica sons and daughters and sisters them ready for run the country. You don't see that too? You don't see businessmen and women in our youths them, in our sons and daughters, who don't see it to Jamaica? Good God! A blind and a blind. You think I ever youth a chopper? You think of every woman that depend on hoes and bitches? You think every youth depend road a robot hand? Me say you have to go to Jamaica. There are those down there who are ready. Tell me, man, if I'm lying, me I tell. If you don't see your sons and daughters them every day, ready to run supermarket, wholesale, pharmacy, them ready to run any business. Because I just came from Jamaica, I wonder, I see young youth taking some chances. Some type of business where the youth them conduct. Me and you wouldn't take them the chance, even in our old days. Because my sons and my daughter, they might take some rash chance. Ready? See there? The truth, I'm not the only one. That's a feat in our youth them. The youth them ready for run Jamaica. But these guys are bring back more. It's a more. Nah, man. Mr. The Chinese, if you got them blood clot, yeah, them want to hear from the PNP. What the PNP have to say about this? They can't open them out, you know. Them complicit. Come it's alleged that PNP are get for them building them constructed by Chinese too. You never hear the PNP them come out and talk about this unfair advantage what you may talk about. You never hear the PNP them have a problem with the 2,000 blood clot acre. Them in a bed too. Never them come out of blood clot government, you know. Never them all politicians have to vote out. We have a primary some of them rasta. We have primary in Jamaica. Primary some of them politicians and get them out. Hold back the blood clot youth them boy. They are capable, but they are not given opportunity. They are ready. Oh God, man. Me say me just spent 4 months in my country. I've been around Jamaica. Me see what the young youth them up to. Not every youth I do so, man. And not every youth I do that, man. No, man, I'm mad somebody, man. Somebody youth them busy. Serious business, man. I want them in people. Yo. Me know see some serious businessman and woman in my country, you know. Serious. If given opportunity, they will run Jamaica. Because I remember when I was going to States, it was black owned. Santa Cruz was fully black owned, you know. Santa Cruz is there. Santa Cruz is there. Mostly black owned businesses. What I'm to us now, we're too worthless, we're too dunce. We are backward now, we can't do this. Or is political greed. Sell out your people and put other people there. It is a Jamaica people should be benefited from the tax break and the duty-free imports. When you refuse to collect duties and taxes from anybody, Jamaica is supposed to benefit. You refuse to collect duties and taxes from the Chinese, how the rest will benefit from that? Carlos, they might take the money home. But if you refuse to collect duties and taxes from Jamaicans, wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? Yes. Because the Jamaican would expand his business. We will have more money to expand his business and go places where we could normally go for pay taxes and duties. They free up some money around here. Jamaica benefit from that. So which part of the blood clot matrix you don't understand, say, Belt and Road, I go straight back to China. And Jamaican owned business are staying in the country. What part of the blood clot matrix you don't understand? What part of that you don't understand, rascal? My sons and my daughter, them ready to run Jamaica. 4 months we spent out there. And that's my observation. Ready. People, they remember. People, some of them go to Jamaica for a long time, you know. Or some of them just pass through. But when you go down there, sit down there for 4 months, you know, whole part thing you grasp. Whole part thing come back to your mind. Many things you think you know, you don't know. And enough things me think me they know, you know. If I go back to Jamaica and remind myself, say, Carlos, you're there for a chat. You never know that. Yeah, you forgot Jamaica. I may urge anybody else, go to Jamaica, check out. May urge the blogger them. Many of you bloggers are afraid to go to Jamaica, especially on a beach such, man. Go to Jamaica, go enjoy your country, man. Nobody not do you nothing. Nobody not do you nothing. Go on the yard, go invest. Go look on the yard, man. Go look, one of the good things I'm going to take back from Jamaica is the youths them and the advancement of the youth them mind. The youth them serious. Not everybody a gunman. Not everybody a junkie. Not everybody has man in come them and do so. Not everybody stay like that, people. You're not idiot. What can a Jamaica know say? They are decent youth there. Boys and girls, men and women, ready for run Jamaica. Me see the young youth them take on some type of business where all when me a big man, me not touch them the business in it. Yes. Me go to Jamaica because see my sons and my daughter, them take on some business. All when me a grey-beard man, me not take on the business. So it shows that the youth them can't take chance. They're serious. Very intelligent. Very knowledgeable. The youth them ready to take over Jamaica. Let go the youth them shut. Me want the Jamaica, me want the Chinese if go back to them yard. Don't come tell me nothing. If you go back to the yard, that is 2/3 of them to go home. Free up the building them so Jamaican can move in. Why not take this thing for? If we run the country so we can best help a country by paying taxes to a country. Stop this draining of the swamp. We overblows us. We over here, so the swamp need to be drained. But we over here, so I send money in the bucket. Look now. Jamaica is like a bucket, you pour money in. We all, remember, you know, And we help out the country, you know. The most money come from we in the diaspora. And we are pour money in this bucket. Pour money in this bucket. But somebody pull a bung in the bottom. The Jamaica government pull the plug in the bottom. And the Chinese must suck out everything. And we work hard a bumbuckler foreign. For benefit to country. And country now benefit. Not a dollar. Think about that. Seas, I work hard to rise. Not for we have build house, not for we have business, we have family member. Whatever we do, we're glad when we send our money to Jamaica and press send. Gone to Jamaica now, family member say, yeah, me get it. Them are going to say, chin go by. All money going back at Chinese to blood clot China. We don't stand a chance. The money don't stay in Jamaica. The money we are working at a foreigner for. So we work at Uncle Sam in England, Canada, and we are working in the world. And I send back money straight to China. Yeah? Yo, Mr. Chinese, we go out them blood clot yard. Remember, I hear for this platform first, you know. Me no hate them, brother. But me just want balance and respect. Respect, go where respect come from. If me can't come in your yard, come use the bathroom, you're not supposed to come in my yard, come use the bathroom. Who am I? Am I a little boy? Am I a punk? Am I a slave? Who am I? Now, I want to get all in a battle with all China and America right now. For what? I want to benefit off of this ras. But me know, whatever dirty pot I go on Jamaica with the Chinese government, needs to get kicked off. Remember me tell you that here. I probably the only way my pickney them will survive, boy. Yeah. Since the Chinese them coming to Jamaica, everything get worse, man. You see the prettiness, that is cosmetic, man. Everything get road can't fix, man. Since the Chinese them come out there. And them say the road them bad. But non-stop sending money back to China. Hospital get worse, man. Crime get worse since them out there, man. Then people are going to destabilize the country on no blood clots, see. We are giving them everything. Tax break, duty-free import, but them are bringing out fake baby feed, man. We no loyal. We no respect we. Fake rum, fake boom, fake cigarette when they call cheapers. Me go out there and see the cheapers them in a shop. Cheapers are sell for 50 cents for one. And the mine in the craving your brand. And the mine in Matahan. And the mine in, yo. They come in their country. They make fake curry and put Jamaican brand label on the curry. Them undermine companies when them see in Jamaica. They make fake Magnum. They come see Magnum, they make fake Magnum. They come see White Rum, they make fake rum. They come see Boom, they make fake Boom. Every bumbuckler, they're not showing respect to him, man. So when they get up, serious, you know. And them the mindset we need to have go forward. I feel a blood clot country, I want it back. Stand up feet, people. Standing up feet now. We're standing up for the ones them behind where I come. Like a grand-pickney them. No road since the blood clot Chinese them come out there. Them big old heavy truck with sugar. On the truck with steel and cement. On the Chinese vehicle. Busy on the road. I found a blood clot vehicle and mash up the road. Cause they're busy. For the truck busy with blood clot where? On the blood clot truck and mash up the road and then I do nothing about it. Send back every blood clot thing to China. And I send pay counterfeit boy. Look here, man. Me know at Jamaica when some Chinese never did it. Many black owned businesses. We always have the Chinese them from long time. That's why I tell them, say, and I me attack. When you go down, go sit down over there up on a chair there. Light up your pipe and sit down and listen to me a blood clot attack and shut your ass mouth. Uno Chinese were there a long time. And I me attack. I used to live next door a man named Mas Raymond Ladenkwe. Was a Chinese man. He was a loving man. And the little black man, me see, that the man, the boss. Like everybody work for him, end up owning them own shop. Everybody work for the man, end up owning them shop. Believe me. He boss them, man and woman. And look at Bulla man from him bakery. Then the man a good man. His son used to play football with me. His son, Chinese son, used to date a black girl. Get him some black pum pum. In born and grow around me. These are not the Chinese me attack. So nobody believes that only me attack. Me attack the belt and road and me know too. So the original Chinese them go over there so go sit down, go and go smoke one cigarette now, man. We know no love smoking a cigarette like Marie, man. so when you go over there so go sit down and only me attack. Me attack this poison in Jamaica right now. Me attack this poison right now, we suck out every blood out of Jamaica artery. I've not seen Jamaica in its worst place. Now bring Mali come to Jamaica, we know that, you know. Tell me something now bring Mali come to Jamaica. Tell me something now bring gun coming to my country. Because I love every blood clot thing near money and do all type of illegal. Tell me something now bring gun coming to Jamaica. What about the ghost gun when they find in Jamaica? Who are bringing the ghost gun coming to Jamaica? Something now bring gun coming to Jamaica. Or now bring Mali coming to Jamaica. Eh? Or now push white powder. Chinese, may I ask you. Or now push white powder. When they scam them bingo, we now cash them out. And I collect percentage off of the scam of them. So I collect percentage when the foreigner them come down and come on the place, come use my foreign card, 10%. Or they use when my helper come with the Jamaica local card, I don't get money. When the scam of them bingo, I don't get money. But the blood clot are going to Jamaica. Yo. We need to cut you back. This is not PNP Labour right, people. Labour right. Oh no, PNP and Labour right and people who don't vote. Remember, you know, it's just a minority of people voting. You know. So we should have come on the video and represent Labour right and PNP. Remember, 61% of Jamaica don't vote. It is 39% that's split between Labour right and PNP. What I tell you say? It's like a crumbs that Jamaica support PNP and Labour right. Most of the people don't vote. So when we come out here, we must stop representing those PNP and Labour right. Majority of Jamaicans don't vote. Who are they? Jamaicans. So this message is for all Jamaicans. We give them 2,000 acre land. We give them Roaring River. And what we read is that the Chinese are the ones who pick out where they want the land. Not the government point and say, well, for your road, I'm going to give you this piece of land right here in St. Mary, in the corner right here. This is your piece of land. Take this spot right here. It is said when we read that the Chinese are the one who flew over Jamaica and pointed out which piece of land they want for the Jamaican government. And the Chinese them choose the Roaring River. When you go take water, the Chinese on the blood clot idiot. Is it that's why they want a compound town for take water again? You want to squeeze a water crisis. You want to create this water crisis on us. You want to engineer a water crisis. Chinese know better that the next war is going to be for water. These dumbasses who want to see money short-sighted. Chinese are look 100 years down the road. Politicians are checking account later. Check, the Jamaican them. Politicians are check them account today. See what money them having. Chinese are look 100 years down the road. Short-sighted, greedy politician selling out the water. For what? A pocket full of money. You know how much more cost about the terrace? One, the Chinese them go home. It's not because I'm here to know. It's how the whole thing started off with the government. We have Chinese in Jamaica, it could have been better. Because I respect the Chinese. After I see Burkina Faso work with the Chinese, 2 years it took him to build a whole hospital from dust. In Jamaica, to refurbish a hospital, to repair a hospital, over 10 years. And then push it off, reopening, till next year again. About 7 times. And they are begging me to wonder what the F is going on with the Jamaican government and the Chinese government. You have the same Chinese who work in Burkina Faso speedily. Finish a whole hospital from the dust up. In 2 years, and Jamaica, over 10 years, they have to drain the Jamaican people. You ever say about the bong? What I say about the bong? There's a bucket. Pour the money in the bucket. The government and they pull the bucket, bong a bottom and feed the Chinese out of it. What I tell you about that bucket named Jamaica? It seems as if money are pour in the bucket. But the government pull the bong in the bottom. And Chinese are suck it out so. How come Burkina Faso can take 2 years to build a whole hospital? Massive. And over 10 years, a refurbished can done. What's going on with the government and the Chinese? Or is it Burkina Faso have training programs? So while the Chinese are building, they have youths learning from them. So they can help to fix other projects in their country. You don't have to keep calling back the same Chinese to do the same thing over and over. How is it not so in Jamaica? What's going on with the Jamaican government and the Chinese out there? The Burkinabes use them to build factories, processing plants, cement factories, asphalt factories. And these factories of employ youths and move the country in a positive way. How is it Burkina Faso can use the Chinese to build factories? And while we have the Chinese in Jamaica, all the politicians can think about opening more hotel. Chinese make solar panel and everything solar. They have the biggest solar farm in the world. How is it our partnership with the Chinese, those shipments of solar panels and equipment coming to Jamaica to lower the cost so everybody can get up off of JPS? How come we don't see that already is politicians have investment in JPS? That's why they even give them the catastrophe money, cat ban money, 150 million US dollar, because politicians have shares in JPS. It is greed why Jamaica run like that. Greed, people, corruption. How is it when they never see the youth them in a positive light to train them for the jobs of tomorrow? Why not always say not getting more workers in and take with a fool? Hey? When you look at Burkina Faso, he make the youth them, train the youth them for the job, man. Everything in Jamaica, you get the Chinese to do it and other people to sell it out to. In Burkina Faso, the president reached out to Burkinabes in the diaspora. Many of these plants, so you may tell the processing plants, it's 100% owned by the Burkinabes. They don't own the money on it. These factories that sit on my bill over there, owned by these people. They don't own nobody for it. They don't own the World Bank or nothing, because the people pool resources together and build factory. So how come the country, Jamaica government never beg we $1 yet to build a processing plant? How come we never see the beg we $1 yet to build a factory for the youth them? How come we never see the beg $1 yet? How come we never see the Jamaican government beg $1 from the diaspora? Say, guys, we're going to fix something. This is going to be our own. We're going to, go around the World Bank and the IMF and do things so Jamaica can own this like a Burkina Faso do it. How come we never see them reach out to all the techie them to come back in and then forget tax break and duty-free imports? We have a fake diaspora meeting every year, don't it? When I tell these people to come in, did you offer them tax break and duty-free imports that you offer the Indians and the Chinese? Me I talk about the Jamaican diasporas. When you guys go turn up before the people and tell them lie and condemn, did you ever tell any one of us, come home, come do business, you'll give us tax break and duty-free imports? What kind of incentives we get if we come home? Gunshot? If we should come home to run business, what are the incentives? Would we be able to rent a business? Can we compete with the Chinese? Are we going to get the same tax break like the Chinese? Imports like the Chinese? Yo. We said if we come out of, we said some of the politicians they're from Michael Manley and Siago days, we never go on the yard. If we're there from Michael Manley and Siago days, we never go on the yard. Some of the politicians will go home. We're tired of you. Both PNP and Labour, only in there for yourself. We're not in there in a nation building. PNP and Labour, I talk to you. Nobody believes one of them I talk to you. A room for rent, apply within. When I come out, then you come in. You think you can fool people? The two and work together against the people of Jamaica. Uno complicit. Uno in bed together. Both are uno work together. I take the people of the idiot. I hope that they don't find out. I hope Carlos shut him out and tap telling the people this. People, they are complicit. They are in bed together. Better can't come. Better can't come. The PNP can't fight the labor right for you. They are in bed together. They are enjoying the fats where I come out of the gravy train. They get 300% raise. What for fight for? Everything nice. If politics in Jamaica is all about money, they are getting the money. Them nice. What to fight for? They are complicit. They are. But through some of we Carlos, me a PNP, me no love when I talk, make you just beat Andrew over there, so. Me a Labour, me no love when I talk, when I just beat my goal. No. Stay in the middle. When you stay in the middle and clear your mind of this political clutter, you can see clearly. You can see who the PNP them is made of. If your mind is dilated, you will never see it. You can see what the Labourites are made of. If your mind is dilated, you'll never see it. You can't see me and say if you're dilated. You can say, yes, Carlos, maybe it's true you attack. If you are dilated, you'll never see it. I couldn't see it when I was dilated. See, we have more people added to the illicit enrichment. More politicians. You think it's a pure Labour tonight? Do you think a pure Labour tonight? We say, I don't believe it's a pure Labour right under investigation of the IC. Oh. No, me wonder, come here talking, someone go like a pure Labour right tonight. We don't know. Come not trust nobody. Me not trust the PNP just like come not trust the Labour right them. So they can go and talk. Me not trust them. They are complicit. There are many things the PNP not talking about. Why? I believe that they are complicit. They are in bed together. I've ever seen an opposition this quiet. What country? I've ever seen an opposition this docile, fall asleep. I mean, I always ask on my platform, what else Andrew Otis are going to frighten us with tomorrow? Kind of respect the opposition. There's no opposition there. What else Andrew Otis will come with? Can I tell you, a weak opposition is a threat to our country and democracy. It is like when your father come in drunk or beat you, your mama stand up there who can clearly stop it, and your mama just stand up there and say nothing. That is the PNP standing up there while Andrew Otis said nothing. So Andrew Otis used to winning that way. So don't stop pushing it. You don't hear nothing from opposition. Opposition is docile, dead. Every now and then, one look a piece of something and somebody have beat them out from under the wet banana trash. Have you ever seen opposition this soft? Now I ask you. Someone not going to answer because they love PNP. See, that's all. That not going to help Jamaica people. Speak the truth. We love for man and party more than we self. We love politicians more than we love ourselves. Ah, yeah. Look for the good. If you go, man, you ever see them step out of parliament for nothing meaningful, they not the PNP, them, man. You have 15 man you have quarter of the parliament under investigation for illicit enrichment. And it's another day for the PNP. Did they press conference? Did the PNP have a press conference? Or they couldn't in good conscience have a press conference since PNP is involved? Or do I go like PNP involved, so? They ask, did the PNP have a press conference? That's all na bumbleclot, you know. Soft. Piot. Did the PNP have a press conference? Or did the general say, we have more criminals? Did the PNP do a press? Say every time they call for press conference, remember the last time they do press conference, I make custom out of the hole, you know. Did the PNP, they don't want to do these things, people. If you have to force them to come out and do press conference, they don't want to do it. They are complicit. They in the same rascal bed with Andrew Otis. They laugh off for y'all in the parliament. Can you imagine when parliament close and light turn off for them order lunch in, cater food in, that and they lack of parliament light, camera and everything. And we not see them. Can you imagine the laugh for them and laugh off of we? Can you imagine the laugh for them and laugh off of we? Hey John, you hit me too hard, man. We never expect you to tell them that. Sure, you hit me too hard, you know, man. Can you imagine the PNP and the Labour them in a parliament? Go order lunch and wine. Right in a parliament and they nyam lunch. I'm going to do them nyam lunch in there. Together. I go like them an enemy. How much? They might benefit of Andrew Otis administration. Financially, it look like. So they don't want Andrew Otis come out of office because Andrew Otis do the crazy shit them, you know. Him no care him, no shame, you know. Him the Robin Hood for them, you know. So the people them love Andrew Otis. Think me a blood clot in that. When they 300% raise. When they love the man. Come on, knowledge of politics in Jamaica is all about money. When you get the money. When you go like so, no love Andrew Otis' feet. When you get the money. No, talk about rollback, nothing. No, talk about rollback. When you taste the good money now, you can buy a bigger house, more land, nicer car. More money you not get now. The whole enough to get up and leave office. Jamaica need a new breed or a new party. Something need to happen to Jamaica. Remember me tell you, PNP and Labour compromise. PNP not work, people. There come a time you tell the PNP not work, they like they lock off. The softest opposition ever. I know me I hear that allegations of Chinese have built PNP politician place too. Chinese have built politician for PNP and Labour, right? Chinese have built them place. No disgrace to the Jamaican people them. So Jamaicans are paid on a tax so they could get a salary. So when they get blood clot, rich will give Chinese all the money for do the building. Look how the dirty what is on a traitor. You guys are not but traitors. Jamaican giving her a good life. The thief from the same people make them get rich. Jamaican taxpayers don't get salary from. And Jamaicans cannot build on a place. When you give all the big money to Chinese. Or is the Chinese building it free? Is the Chinese building in a politician place free for perks? Why don't you give the Chinese a building for free? That's what I say. Whatever blood clot are going to Jamaica, they get kick off. That dirty pot we are cooked between the Chinese. A dirty bed need to get kick over, counting a dirty bed with the Chinese, you know. You came on education, boy, for nobody. People, you ever say, the PNP compromise. Them in a bed with the labor, they can't help we. It is alleged that PNP politicians of Chinese are building place too. Then I go tell we say the Chinese them are kill Jamaican own business. The PNP them have a problem with the blood clot crippling up the future generation. PNP don't have a problem with the great-grand-pickney come up and can't rent a building. PNP don't have a problem with the unfair advantage when the Chinese get over Jamaican people. PNP don't have a problem with that evil playing field. And one time here they mentioned Chinese on the campaign trail. And it's Mr. One by one they're going to jail and make fun. But chung lang cha. Damien Crawford. I make look a Chinese joke with a Chinese song on the PNP campaign. And the only time here they mention anything about no Chinese. Nothing about the Chinese that pressure the Jamaican business. Let me ask a question before we leave this platform. How many businesses you know in your community where Chinese them kill out? How much Jamaican owned business you know will go under? May I show you so the politicians them see it as they walk around Jamaica. It's in them neighborhood too. It's in them constituency. It's an epidemic. It's a disease of Jamaica. Jamaican owned businesses are going dark under the hands of the government, helping the Chinese kill Jamaican business by giving the tax break and duty-free imports, something in that giving native business. May I ask you a question? How many? Tell me the truth. How many Jamaican-owned business you know where Chinese kill out? Business where you know that for a long time, no more. May I ask you now? And as them rent out the building to the Chinese get richer and richer and richer and everybody are going to talk to me. How many Jamaican-owned businesses you know where they're there for a long time? You go back to Jamaica and find where they at. Collapse under the pressure of the Chinese. The government of Jamaica helping the Chinese to kill business. How many businesses you know? When Ibrahim used the Chinese, them people, he used them to develop him country. Not to go behind some back door or behind the people or get some suitcase full of money. Ibrahim Traore in do that. They can't buy out them man there. But is it corrupt leaders? Chinese will buy them out. Does Jamaica have corrupt leaders? Chinese will infect them. Does Jamaica have corrupt leaders? Talk to me. You ask you how much Jamaican own business you know under the bumbo-clad watchful eyes of the pussy old PNP them too. Them see it. Them see the destruction of Jamaican own business. They say PNP complicit. Them even move them bumbo-clad and go to. Them complicit. Them complicit. Remember PNP are watching. Me ask the people, how many business you know where Jamaican own? I'm a question me ask before me left. How many Jamaican own business I them know? We mash up. And the Chinese. And Chinese take over the business. How much you know, people? Is that good for the great-grand-pickney? Is that good for the future of Jamaica? Jamaica have the middle class. You have rich and poor. What the middle class business people them there? We need those people. That's why I'm showing this. This is how important the people. You have to have a middle class in a country. And that we are kill out the business people, the middle class. So in Jamaica, you have the rich and the poverty. The rich and the poor. There's no middle class no more. The government, under the watchful eyes of the PNP them too. What am I tell you about the PNP them? Them say your politicians are born and grow there. Then I go back to them local neighborhood and say Chinese are kill out the Jamaican own business. PNP too. PNP too. Both PNP and Labour right. Them know. Them know so the Chinese have Rowan River. They know. Giving Rowan River water to the Chinese no have no problem with the PNP, no have no problem with it and the Labour right. They know. Them have constituency, them see Chinese every night. They know, they all know what's going on. They're hurting us. They're hurting the future. They know. They know. Jamaican owned business is like a poison off across Jamaica. Some of them down there are dying on life support. When we got Jamaica, say Jamaican owned business, they are on life support. Dying. You ask me again. How many Jamaican business want to know where Jamaican used to own? For years. And since them Belt and Road coming to Jamaica, with them free tax break and them duty-free imports, kill off a Jamaican business. If me name Jamaican business, the Chinaman come next door to me. Government now give me tax break and duty-free import as a native. But to give the immigrant to come next door to me. What do we expect the immigrant? We expect to happen to my business. Government know what they're doing. They're destroying the country. Everything must go. If you put an immigrant next door to a Jamaican-owned business and the immigrant to give the tax break and the duty-free import, what is going to happen to the Jamaican business right next door to him? May I ask again? If you put an immigrant right next door to a Jamaican-owned business in Jamaica, the immigrant get tax break and duty-free imports from the government. The Jamaican will never get that. What do you expect will happen to the Jamaican-owned business? So the government don't know what will happen to the Jamaican-owned businesses. So the PNP now see what happened to Jamaican-owned. Mark Gold now see what happened. No, me I say if Mark Gold now see what happened to the Jamaica as he walk around Jamaica. If not see what happened to Jamaican-owned business, me see it before me come to Jamaica. Me pay attention. Jamaica, we are dying. No middle class. But let me tell you right now, my sons and daughters, them ready for run business. They just come to Jamaica, my son youth. And me cover report, and every youth at Jamaica shatter. And every youth a burn no rum, drink no boom and rum and burn no ganja. And every youth a do that, people. Me telling them, man. And every youth now have no ambition. And every youth like that. Me go to Jamaica go see some boy and girl, man and woman, young people ready to take on anything. They are there. Me go see the youth that take on some business. The youth them brain sharp. Businessman and businesswoman that take on some heavy challenges. They are ready and I trust them with my country. I trust these young people with my country that they will do the right thing. Me trust these young people that will run pharmacy, they run supermarket, they run wholesale. Me trust young people that they can run business. They go see them. Wow, me not trust and faith in our own people. We're sons and daughters of the soil. That money will stay in Jamaica. When they have this Belt and Road, our road lead to China, it's just a tube that suck out everything out of your country. If the banks are being undermined by the Chinese, fake baby feeding for your baby, you're not going to blood clot far. My backyard, I come from Jamaica, I witness to this blood clot, you know. I not tell you no lie. We just got Jamaica and got Chinese in the foreign card, because people tell me. I say you can't go to Chinese because other people tell me so I can't go to China. I say, no man, a foreign card this. Maybe Jamaica local banks, they can do that. To my surprise to Ross, because a Visa card going to Chinese and then put on the POS system. Put the PIN number in it, just like I'm not putting in any ATM machine. Tell how much money I want for my card and I get it. A US card may have, so they might give a Jamaica conversion. If I say I want $2,000 for my card today, you get in a Jamaican equivalent, but they pay 10% interest rate. You pay more than the ATM, more than the bank. Where's all that money going, Jamaica? Is the government getting any of that transaction? Undermining Jamaican bank, destabilizing the blood clot country and they not see it. Buying up every US dollar in the blood clot world. And it's alleged when they scam them get bingo, and them cash them out. And it's sound about blood clot right too. If they can give money off a foreign card, I mean, I'm just saying, it's not about right. What am I doing for this scam of them? Because if them can give you money off a foreign card, a foreign bank, you know, man, bank in the US, England, everywhere, if the Chinese they can tap into that system and get money off, the blood clot are going to. What the government of Jamaica do about it? Every day when I run a local scam of them. While they have these people that take everything for me, I tell them the blood clot truth. And on top of that, I give you everything fake like we are crutches. I give you everything fake. When we come to America, I say made in China. It's different made in China, I see in Jamaica. Someone say, oh, I saw the treat the people in Jamaica. I saw the blood clot treat the people in Jamaica. Made in China and America, different from made in China and Jamaica. Different quality product. You look at the same thing, same penny. In Jamaica, made in China, and the same made in China, blood clot America. And when you look at total different, two different pen them now, the quality how they make them. What the bomb clot are going on in my country? Yo, I say me not go cost, but them I think I require 2 national anthem. Now them bomb clot. Remember me tell you that here. Sorry for those who don't have sensitive ear and I like when me cuss them language about people. And them told me so. I see what time we living in now. And them make me stay so. I came out on social media, I was like a Christian, I was such a decent boy. Me never have no grey beard or someone grey beard, you know. I was a decent boy. But the system turned me into this animal. You see, you can't laugh up with them no more. Andrew Otis must go and take Mark Golden with him. Can't say, man, I tell you now. The PNP don't love hear these people because them so die-hearted. He hurt them. Here you go again, about Mark Golden. Oh! Me said the die-hearted PNP, they must saw them and go on right now and rip out the earth of them head. Care about man more than they care about themselves. Just say the country blood clot compromise. You see PNP about like an opposition? What the opposition way at Jamaica there? What you say opposition at Jamaica go like opposition in America? Every day you do a politician over here. Every day they before some blood clot camera. Every day if I tweet them, I tweet. Every day opposition oppose. Every day not no good for them. Not now go on good in the government. Every day opposition is to make the other country government look bad enough. Where's that coming from the PNP? Where is the opposing of Andrew Ones fuckery? Where is it? What kind of opposition we have in Jamaica? May I ask you, every day opposition fit in at the neck like a pichiri. That's the job of Andrew Ones as an opposition. You know? They don't learn from Andrew Ones while Andrew Ones was an opposition. That's what he did. You know? My friend, Bruce Dixon said, my friend, my take on Jamaica. It start from moral principle. That love and respect for each others. And me not see that. Well, me agree with that. Yeah, me agree with that, family. I love and respect we have. You know? Royal Brown. Royal Brown. You know, they have chat me bad out sometime, man, and them told me so. And them blood clot told me so. I was a Christian when I come out here so. And them told me so. Me not have no respect for none of them. Respect for what? I know me see, my country gone to the dogs. Me give so much of the blood clot country to China, and me just a come from Jamaica the other day. I said, blood clot, boy. Look on them a youth here. Jah know the youth them ready. Me say, I swear to God, the youth them grown. The youth them ready, the youth them are so advanced, but the government are holding back. How many times me tell you this, and how long you been hearing me saying this? The youth of Jamaica are quite advanced. The phone die. I was having too much fun. So, whenever members of me plug up my phone die. But anyway, we have over 2 hours now. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, man, the show. We see the people. About it. I forget about the people. So, you know. Thank you for watching this video. Mannaz Respect. Share them conversation here. Because them conversation you will hear only upon Jamaican colors. We could look about our country. country.